So what is up, guys? This is Oracabos. And after I finished my Empire campaign, I was gonna quit today, but then I figured out I might just play some quick battles. And let's check my position. I'm at rank 33 with 80 wins. And I actually dropped another game tonight against Dr. Payne again. And I lost to him with the same matchup and the same list. So he's been using Andiaga's Empire against Bretonian list for like every Bretonian player, and I tried twice now and I failed twice. And I didn't record the first game because that was like the second or the third game I came back, so I wasn't really that serious. But this time I actually have a legit army, and let's say I had a plan, but the plan didn't work out. Anyways, I will show you guys, but firstly I'm gonna show you guys another army I normally bring for Bretonia against Empire. And you guys might sometimes complain that, oh, Oroka, you only show your wins and you never show your loss. Well, today you're gonna see 2 losses. And to be honest, I don't really lose that much, that many on the ladder at least. That was 14th, I think, 14th of April. This guy is quite good actually, but you know, that was a very close game, but I won. Alright, against this guy. Alright, so here we go, the first loss, Bretonia against Empire. And this guy brought a pretty much a very similar list to Dr. Payne and Andiaga. It's like net and handguns and, you know, Hammer of the Witches. It's really annoying. Alright, slow it down. So for this army, for this first game, I bought a very genetic Bretonian army with just a bunch of infantry on the front. Battle figurines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 infantry, a mixture of men-at-arms with shields, battle figurines, and men-at-arms with no shields. So basically a bunch of cheap infantry. And then I have 2 questing knights on the left flank, 1 Grail Knights on the right flank, a Royal Pegasus Knights in the air, and the Lord on a Hippogriff. And I have 4 archers and a damsel with the Law of Life magic. And let's look at my opponent. He has 2 Rex Guard on each flank, a Light Wizard he's hiding currently with the most OP spell in my opinion, the Net of Amatak. Amanak, right? How to say that? Anyways, I never know how to select this. It just never works. So basically, he has the net, and then he has silver bullets. He has Free Company Militia, the Sterling's Revenge, and handguns. So 3 handgunners, 1 Hammer of the Witches. His front line is made of Flagellants and Sons of Sigma. So these guys are actually very cost efficient against Bretonian infantry. And you will see how things go out. And basically he has 5 spearsmen to just protect his handgunners and the Hammer of Witches basically. And of course, last but not the least, a General of the Empire on a Pegasus. Alright, let's play it out. So at the moment, I'm just pushing my flying units to... Oh, okay, never mind, I went back. So eventually I'm just gonna come this way into the rear and try to do some damage. And I push my Grail Knights onto the right flank. but then just scout a little bit to look into the forest. And I'm moving up these guys as well, and then decide to put them back, because it's really annoying when you know that the Hammer of Witches is going to do a lot of damage to your cavalry units if they are in range. So you kind of want to maneuver your cavalry all the way like this, just outside the Hammer of the Witches range, which is I think is quite far like this. Anyways, it's quite slow. Let's speed it up. So I put my general into the forest, and somehow it got netted, and he's trying to shoot me down with the Hammer of Witches, which is not gonna happen. And then he sent his lord, try to bait me as well, and he actually refreshed the net and let me again in the forest. I mean, it's a good thinking, okay? So you net and then shoot things down with your Hammer of Witches, but you're never gonna do that if your targets are in the forest. You see, if I'm in this terrain, the Hammer of the Witches is gonna miss a lot. Anyways, so luckily I didn't take that much damage, and he has already wasted 2 nets. So since he used 2 nets, I'm moving my cavalry all the way around and push my front line as well. And he also noticed that he's not really doing that much to my general and the Pegasus. So eventually I think he's gonna give up. He didn't. Alright. Anyways, speed it up a little bit. I'm still just use the forest to cover my path. And he did a very good job by putting this spearman to sort of... Okay, here's the encounter. So a Rex Guard has been encountered by my general and my Royal Pegasus. Royal Pegasus actually are anti-large, so I am gonna win this fight, but things could still go either way, you know, if shit happens. And also, I'm individually selecting my infantry to engage his infantry. And he did another good move. You see here? He's actually countercharged his infantry into my infantry, which actually makes the front line fight, which is supposed to be happen right here, but right now you can see it's happened right here. It makes a huge difference, because if you take a look at the archer range, the Hammer of the Witches is just barely outside of the archer fire. You see the arc? So which means the Hammer of Witches is gonna be safe, and that's a very good move, in my opinion. And here I use one of my questing knights to join the combat as well, and I think Rex Guard got being taken care of. And I try to push in and push into here with this cavalry, and I think I successfully did that. And here comes some beautiful, beautiful charges of my questing knights. Oh, never mind, it's not really that good. And Silver Bullets got charged by Girl Knights as well. And he casted another net and charged his Rex Guy into the blob as well. And the front line is not really looking so hot for me. I think I need to do some maneuver here and here, but I was just too busy using my cavalries to, you know, I'm just too busy macroing the back line, and kinda sucked at my macro here and here. And my archers are not really firing, and you can see this is a very awkward, because the front line is happening here. My archers can't really shoot those handgunners, because they are just barely outside of the archer range. So I decided to shoot the infantry. Never mind, I tried to do some rear charge with my Royal Knights, I think. And the battle right now seems a little bit in his favor because he casted so many nets, and this net is gonna hurt me because of the spearsmen and 2 spearsmen, and those breaks guy is gonna come back. My cavalry actually got shot down quite hard. Right here, I pushed my men-at-arms, try to get these handgunners, but they actually got countered by Tattersalls, and they're gonna get absolutely shredded. And I used my Gronas to help me, to help my front line a little bit. And right here, my lord actually died. And this is a turning point, because I stuck my stuff, and even I won like 1 battles, but I stuck my stuff here too long, and they got netted twice during the battle, and actually they just die out. And even my lord got shot down by those handguns, which is a turning point, because the morale shock is gonna absolutely kill my it's just gonna kill everything, you know. As you can see, everybody starts routing, my front line crumbles, Royal Knights crumbled. I mean, I think I just in a little bit surprised when fighting this, because it went so well in the first place, and then all of a sudden things just really go south. And right now I'm just doing what I can. Use my archers to fire into those Tattersalls. They're gonna do a lot of damage to them, which is good. And use my Royal Paxes to try to do some more damage to the handguns. But these handguns are not occupied, they're gonna just absolutely decimate my Royal Paxes. I think this battle, my opponent actually is not that great in terms of macroing, and he's not that great in terms of the game knowledge, but he did a couple things right. He used a smart list, and he protected his handguns very well, and he casted 4 nets with his Night Wizard, which is insane. Even though I killed his lord early, like during the cavalry fight here, and managed to rout him out, but you know, after my lord die, everything just gonna go south and speed it up. So basically everything just routes, and they're just beat by the morale. It's very close, but this blob here, 3 handguns and Hammer of Witches, is definitely bringing this game back for Empire. Man, look at all the units that are just running away, and valiant defeat. And that's the first loss. So much for that. So after I lose to Dr. Pen and the guy I just showed you guys, I decided to make some change. So I was thinking about using a different build, which I did win a couple games, but not really against a skillful player, I reckon. So I got DR Pen again tonight, which is like 2 hours ago. So I was like, okay, I want to try this. I want to try to beat this Empire list with my Bretonia. I mean, it's not like it's a very easy, but I just want to beat it. So basically, I changed a little bit. I didn't go for a flying lord. Instead, I went with Faye. And I have 2 Grail Guardians, and you guys know what these guys are gonna do. They just gonna grind shit out. I have 2 Questing Knights on each flank, 2 Peasant Mobs on each flank. I have Battle Piglins, 4 of them, and a Foot Squires on the front, and I have a Grail Relic in the center. I have 4 Peasant Bowmen, and that's my whole army. And for DR Payne, he didn't even change a single unit. I mean, he beat me with this list first time, and then he used the second, exactly the same list to beat me twice. So, Royal Endorf Griffies and Zintless Rexguard. These are 2 very solid cavalry units. 4 Spearsmen, 2 on each flank. Handgunner, 1 handgunner, and 1 Silver Bullets handgunner. A Night Wizard, of course, with the Refresh Scroll, Net, and the Vast Protection, I think. And 3 Flagellants, 1 Tattersail, and 1 Sigma Sons on each flank. And General of the Empire under Griffin, and Hem of the Witches in the center. So it's a very similar list. So as I was moving up, I was talking to him in the chat, saying that, do you really just always play on the Argus list? And he said, no, dude, I play other lists as well. It's just on the Argus is the best, so just copy his list and play it on the ladder all the time. Anyways, so right now, as I was talking, my cavalry units actually got poked a lot by the Hem of the Witches. You see the Questing Knights are down to 35, one of my Grail Guardians down to 39, which is like a few models. And I individually selecting every infantry into his infantry, and both got the charge. And this is something I really want to say. You see the charge damage the Tattersails have done to the Battle Piglins? That's something I never expected. I almost got choked right there. Holy shit, like this is a slow motion, and you can see how fast those Battle Piglins are dying. Oh my god, Jesus, help them, please. And the rest, you see, my Battle Piglins are actually dying before the rest of the 9 got engaged. And these guys are not even engaged, and these guys are already gonna broke. And man, that's just insane damage the Tattersails can do. I honestly think that Battle Piglins are cost efficient against Flagellants, but at least now I learned that it's not. And this is one of the game changer. So here I use all my archers to fire into the Hammer of Witches, since it's very dangerous and already killed a lot of cavalry. And I charged my squad, my Grail Guardian squad, into the front line, just to wipe this out. And I was thinking to just push in and get rid of those handguns, which all went well until here. He landed a perfect net. You can see as his general charge into my Fae, I have 6 units around Fae. But as he charging, he landed a perfect net and he's overcasted. And even though the Flagellants are dying, but the result is gonna be insanely good for him. And here Tattersalls managed to break my battle figurines, and right now they're pushing through, and they're gonna kill these poor archers. And here, my Fae actually got a 1v1 situation here against the Empire, General of the Empire. And this, you can see this knight is coming to help Fae. Please help! And she's also getting shot at by those handguns. And right now, I'm targeting this silver bullets very hard, but as you can see here, peasant bowmen is already routing because, there are some Tattersalls on the flank. Holy shit, oh my god, what are we gonna do? And nothing really happening here, but this royal end of Great Fires are coming in. But I'm pretty confident I'm gonna win this flank with 2 Question Knights until then, but they have a Spearsman, so it's gonna be an even trade. Here, Fae is not doing so hot. It's definitely not doing so hot. And it has so much stuff, which is just basically sit there and watch Fae die. Watch Fae dies. Pretty much that's what happened. And here both landed a very good charge onto each other, so it's gonna be in my favor first. But these spearmen and Tattersalls actually routed off my peasant mobs, and these 2 spearsmen, if they push in and if this guy can wrap around, my knights are not gonna do so hot. And Tattersalls are still eating this peasant bowman unit. And Fae, I think Fae just died in the duration of this net of the Amatak. Okay, so much talk. And yep, she died. She died right as the duration wears off. That was like a very, very perfect snipe. And then he charged his Zintinous Rex Guard, and he refreshed another net to just buy time for these handguns to kill my Grill Guardians. And also because these Tattersalls and the Flagellants are occupying all my archers, so basically everything just went into a shithole for me. So my plan didn't work out, and as I was talking, 2 spearsmen wrapped it around and killed off my Question Knights. And hats off to Dr. Pang, he played a perfect game, I think. That net was perfectly landed onto Fae, and the general did just the job, and very efficient. Even I casted a heal, but I still just died. And yeah, at this point I think there's no comeback for me, so just speed it up. And these guys, it's very similar to the first loss. It's the same thing, just 2 different people playing this same logic, the same idea, and beat my Bretonia. So I'm thinking it will be very hard for Bretonia to deal with this specific list, with both my genuine Bretonia lists. So I'm gonna have to try something new, which I didn't really come up with right now, but I think I might have some idea. And if I do get Dr. Pang again, I think I'm gonna provide another challenge. Like, I'm just really, I don't know, you can say it's very stupid or not, but if I lose to a person, and let's say if I lose to a person with a Bretonia and against his empire, I have this urge to beat his empire with my Bretonia. Does that make sense? So until next time, I mean, here are my 2 losses, and I'm not afraid to show the world, of course. And I do lose games, and when I lose those games, I learned a lot. I learned so much from my losses, and that's how we improve. All right? Okay then. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please subscribe and leave a like, thumbs up, and until next time, peace.